Lauren.
I'm Carly.
I'm Courtney.
And for our novice skill project, we traced a maze with our non-dominant hand while looking at a mirror to see the maze, similar to what we did in lab with tracing of the star, except this time we didn't get feedback.
All right, so the equipment we used were colored pens, a maze, a stopwatch, a mirror, and a cardboard box to prevent us from looking down at our hands.
So for our methods, we ended up doing the maze 10 times a day for 7 days. So I was responsible for the block practice. The block practice is essentially when there's no variables in what you're doing. So I did the same thing 10 times a day for 7 days in a row. Nothing changed. Same setup, closed environment, no sound, no interruptions, nothing like that.
Okay, I was responsible for the segmentation practice method, which is skills broken down into parts and practiced separately. So the first day I did 1/4 of it, the second day I did the second, and the third and the fourth, and then the last 2 days I did the whole thing, but nothing around me changed. My setup was always the same, there was no distractions around me, and it stayed constant.
Project, I did the random practice. It's when different skills are rehearsed in an unpredictable trial to trial order. Also helps promote high contextual interference. So for me, I did a 7-day practice, 10 trials a day. Day 1, I did the practice in a noisy room. Day 2 was in a quiet room. Day 3, I listened to music. And day 4, I closed my right eye and only was able to see with my left eye. Day 5, I closed my left eye and was only able to see with my right eye. Day 6, I was standing up while tracing the maze. And lastly, on the day 7, I was talking on the phone while trying to trace the maze, which I have to say is not very easy.
So for my results, I ended up actually doing a lot better than I initially did when I started. At first my lines were squiggly, I was going in and out, and I had a really slow time. But throughout the 7 days, my times actually got faster. I had less errors and my lines were almost as straight as if I had done it with my right hand, but I didn't. I promise it was my left.
So for my errors, I thought I would get down to 0, but my errors stayed pretty consistent between all the days. So I got mostly between 1 and 3 errors, but my time got way faster. So every day I was dropping time to where my last day, the time was pretty close to what I started with the first day. Around 24 seconds, I think, was my best time.
So initially I thought that I was just going to completely suck because I cannot use my left hand to trace anything. But over the course of the 7 days, I found that my times were improving and my errors were decreasing. I started around like 56 seconds and I got down all the way to about 25 seconds with about 1 to 2 errors. I got a couple of 0, which I was very proud of myself for. And depending on which trial I did, like, believe it or not, closing one eye can be a lot more difficult than having both eyes open because your right or left eye starts to twitch because it wants to open and it just does not work out well. And surprisingly, talking on the phone, I had the fastest times and the least amount of errors.
For our final test, we've decided to do a transfer because according to the book, the randomized practice is supposed to win.
I'm gonna win. We'll see.
Go. Nope, nope, nope. Today's definitely not my day. Nope. It's actually really hard to tell. Okay, yeah.
Go. Oh, jeez. Oh, that's, wow. Oh, jeez. Oh, God.
see, Carly got 26 seconds, I got 30 seconds, and Courtney got 23 seconds. Yes, Courtney was faster, but she didn't really stay in the lines too well. Carly, on the other hand, maybe the segmentation practice is a little bit more practice oriented. Mine, I was able to stay in the lines just a little bit better, even though it took me just a little bit longer.
So through all of our tests and through segmentation practice, block practice, and me random practice, we found that random practice was the best practice in order to do a transfer test, which is also explained in the book.
Thank you for watching our 5-minute video. By the way, Dom, 5 minutes is just a little bit long of a time, but it's all good.